Hey everybody, it's me, ya boy, Lizard Wizard, here to do a quick commentary track on one of my oldest videos, or one of my original Warrior Cats videos. I've been meaning to do this for a while, going back through some of my old videos and talking about them, going through like the thought process and the creative process behind it all, and it's actually one of my Patreon rewards. If you're a $3 patron or more, you are entitled to any of these that I do, but this one's going to be public for some reason because me talking is really exciting and whatnot. So let's get into this. So this part right here, if you can't tell, is inspired by A Clockwork Orange, because when I made this, I had really gotten into that movie, and so I really wanted to like incorporate those sort of elements into my video in some way. So, in that way, it's kind of interesting looking back on these old videos of mine, because every video I sort of have like a certain thing that I was into that I then try to incorporate into the video, whether it be like, you know, a song from like a movie I liked, or some sort of editing style from a movie or a YouTuber that I just gotten into. So it's oh my god, there I am. Back when that's my old character there, back when I was actually a lizard and a wizard. Good times. It's a nice character. But yeah, it's interesting. Kind of the intent of my videos, I feel, has changed a little bit since I made this. Because, I mean, the title of this video is kind of different. It's establishing a protagonist. And so, sort of the idea is that it's less a focus on warrior cats and more about a focus on a concept, a writing concept, through the lens of warrior cats. So in that way, I think my videos have evolved a little bit, or not necessarily evolved, but changed. But even today, I'm not always just talking about like, oh, I want to talk about a character or a scene or whatever. I usually have certain ideas that I want to discuss, and I still will do it through like Warrior Cats, but it's a little less sort of like, this is kind of similar to what like Every Frame of Painting and Channel Chriswell do with their videos, where they talk about a specific concept through the video they're making. Yeah. Yeah, there I am, just talking. This is back from, I recorded and made this right at the beginning of Christmas break during my freshman year of college. And it was the first time I had made a Warrior Cats video in like 6 months or something. Because I had made a couple in the middle of 2015, and it was sort of, that was back when I was focusing mainly on MLP videos, and I made some Warrior Cats videos during sort of like a couple weeks where nothing was going on. And I had always wanted to go back to it because I noticed nobody was making these kind of videos. Nobody was doing Warrior Cats analysis. There were some rants here and there, but almost all of them were just kind of like low quality and like just little kids doing it. I'm like, well, I could do this. I wouldn't even have to try. Little did I know it would actually be way harder to make these videos than than like the MLP videos, because there's so much more editing required in these. Like MLP things I could whip out in a couple hours and have it out like the day the episodes aired, like if I was doing reviews for an episode. But these are definitely a lot more difficult, because it's not just, well, like here it's a little easier because all I'm doing is putting like show footage in the top left corner, but obviously I can't really do that with most Warrior Cat stuff, since there's usually not fan animation for it. And even if there is, usually I like just the standstill pictures better anyway. It's kind of like I'm giving a lecture, like with a PowerPoint almost. But ooh, that was a nifty little edit there. Yeah, it's interesting looking back on these, because just like the way I made this video, in all my videos really, I kind of like remember certain like edits I was making, and I'm like, ooh, that was pretty cool. Nobody really like ever says anything about the editing in any of my videos, aside from, ooh, nice video, sort of thing. Not that you need to, it's sort of something that's just there for me. but me and my stupid jokes. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the editing. Yeah, it's interesting going back because sort of my editing thought processes are like the one thing that I like really retain from a lot of these videos. Because I'll like, it's been over a year since I made this, something like 15 months maybe, and my life's changed so much since then. But I totally still like remember certain things, like that edit that was back there about a minute ago. Not that it's like the most amazing edit in the world or anything, but like when everything sort of fades to black and then the thing on the top left kind of zooms in. I don't know. It was cool. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, this is probably my least favorite video, Warrior Cats video I've made. Not because it's bad. It's probably because I don't really like how my voice sounds in it. I think I sound kind of like, I can't quite get it. I'm not sure exactly what I was doing. I wasn't recording any. Well, I had the same microphone, and I don't do anything to my voice, really, so I'm guessing my delivery was just off. Maybe I was trying to be like... I think I might have been recording this, like, at night at some point, so I was probably like, oh, I don't want to wake up my mom or brother, and God forbid they hear what I'm talking about. So this is definitely, like, probably my least favorite video I did, also because the editing's kind of... Overall, it's sort of less going on, mostly because... it's almost all just like video footage from SSS Warrior Cats, but it's also not like the longest one either. But yeah, no, I mean, all my videos are 10 out of 10 perfect classics, but this is probably the only one I never rewatch, mostly because of how I sound. I probably sound pretty bad right now because I've been up for like 40 minutes and haven't really drinking anything. Yeah, there we go. My whole like vision for this was like, my biggest hope for this series was I would talk about these things, about these writing concepts and really focus on them so that if nothing else, people would really, people would be able to take away like ideas or be able to like improve their own writing in some way, as opposed to just talking about Warrior Cats. And in that way, it's sort of, I think now it's sort of like both. I both am able to talk about Warrior Cats and writing, and now like other things like history and ideological concepts and whatnot, and be able to like inspire people. But yeah, like it's really cool because I get a lot of people, I get it like multiple times a week or almost daily, where people will send me messages about how much like I've inspired them or how much I help them with their writing, or that they're like writing a book or whatever, and they like always come back to my videos and they're using it as like like a Bible or something. Yeah, it's very like humbling. That's sort of like the pipe dream that I had, but I never really thought that would happen. So I'm definitely glad that people even use this video to really help like set up their books and world and whatnot. So anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want more of these videos, I'll probably put a few more up on YouTube, but the rest are probably going to be like Patreon only things. So if you're into that, go check out Patreon and pay me to go to school, and you get videos in return or something. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye.